This is Matt for Into Boxing. Delighted once again to be joined by Mr. Eddie Hearn.
How nice is that? People wouldn't have seen that off camera. That's called teamwork within the industry.
Yeah, because
you see that with the promoters. So Charlie Parsons has just come over. It's your light.
So
you
I lent
it to Charlie. He's just run up now and put it back on. That's lovely to see.
That's how karma, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know,
really
good
nice.
karma, help people out. Eddie, it's a great main event. It's an Ebony Bridges weighing day, and you held it together pretty well today. I know there's a lot of pressure on you, isn't there?
She gave me a set of sunglasses. Like I don't, you know.
Did you hear what the fans were chanting?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And but look, it's all in good jest. It's a real fight.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that Ebony's done a great job to build a fan base off, you know, all that side. But if you look at the work she puts in the gym with Mark Tibbs, they want this so bad. And it's going to be a brilliant fight because she's tough, Ebony Bridges, and Roman is really good. And I think Ebony's just going to have to find a way to outwork her, outmuscle her, but it's going to be brutal. And whatever you think of Ebony Bridges, watch tomorrow night, and I promise you'll have bundles of respect for her.
Oh, I do already. The sacrifices she's made to come from the other side of the world and change her camp, and it's a hell of a task. She could have probably took an easier fight as well for, I'm assuming, similar money.
Yeah, tough fight. She's built a big profile. You know, people tune in to watch, and but this is not a gimmick. This is not an 8-rounder against an opponent with handpicked. This is pound for pound one of the best champions in boxing. So enjoy it.
One of the longest reigning in that division as well. Quickly, let's talk about the main event. Josh Warrington, he looks in incredible shape. I saw his first spar of this camp, and he looked good then. So I know how hungry he is for this. But does it seem like the old Josh Warrington when you first had him around, and he looks good?
I think hungry. You know, just he wants it again. You know, he lost his world title. He lost the opportunity to do things that he wanted to do, which was to go to America in a mega fight, to have a unification fight, all this sort of stuff. And he knows that if he wins this fight, he's got it all back. But if he loses this fight, his career's probably over. And he looks more motivated than he's ever looked. He looks in great shape, but so does Kiko Martinez. You know, he looks like he's in great shape. He looks like he's full of confidence. I just think you're going to get a great fight.
Moving on, because I've only got about a minute left. Saw last night Gervonta Davis wrote on his Twitter that his contract's up or coming to an end at May with promotions. Is that someone where alarm bells go off in your head to say, let's get this kid on, because he's a superstar, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I mean, look, most of the time when a contract comes to an end, there's extensions or there's first, last, and there's negotiations. But of course, if Gervonta Davis came available in the marketplace, we would be very aggressive to try and bring him to the team.
Finally, one last one from me. Dillian Whyte's lawyer, everyone's asked you, went on TalkSport. Are you sort of in a way relieved that you're not part of maybe directly with Dillian's team because of everything that seems to be going on in the background?
Yeah, I've said before, I'm glad I'm not involved in the fight. I'd love to be promoting it, of course I would, but what is going on behind it? I mean, this is just, you know, Dillian Whyte's used to being treated in a way that's very different to how he's being treated because he's used to working with us. And, you know, I haven't seen all of the TalkSport stuff, but I think the lawyer is accusing Frank Warren of, you know, having a poor credit rating and not having any money lodged in escrow. And he said that Frank sold all the tickets to a ticket company and he couldn't get the ones he wanted to buy. And the whole thing's a mess. Like I said, honestly, genuinely, let's just get these guys in the ring. But it's going to be a rocky few weeks.
Who wins the fight?
I honestly believe Dillian Whyte. Look, Tyson Fury's the favourite. He's the #1 heavyweight in the world on paper right now. But Dillian Whyte can win this fight, and I think they're all over the place. That team. I don't think they're even thinking a fight's going to happen. So we'll see.
Eddie, thanks for talking to Into Boxing.